you're married. How long have you been married?
Almost 2 years now. Very long time.
Well, you're newlywed. When you travel, how does your relationship deal with that?
For a while, it was perfect because he was a substitute teacher
Hmm.
and I could just take him with me. He would help me set up, he'd hand me my props, he'd run my sound, and it was awesome. And I got to spend so much time with him. And there's nothing that's going to prove that you're going to stay together for a long time, like driving 13 hours on your first year anniversary to Kentucky and then just hitting the sack once you hit the hotel. um, I don't know if I'm going to put that. Hitting the sack is in sleeping.
Okay.
Because we were tired from traveling. And now he's got a full-time job. And February was very hard for both of us because I was gone most of February. He got to see me for just a couple of days. And I didn't get to take him with because he now has the full-time job that he has to go to. And the gigs that I was going to anyway didn't necessarily lend for him to be able to come with me. It's kind of sketchy trying to get people on cruise ships. Sometimes they're like, "Oh yeah, bring somebody with you," and sometimes they're like, "You got to jump through some hoops."
Yeah. I know when I first started, my wife traveled with me constantly. We worked together for the first number of years. In fact, she worked with me from '91 until 2005. So we
Oh,
were together a lot, probably too much. She finally said, "I don't want to travel anymore." But I know when she first wasn't going with me anymore, it becomes lonely on the roads. I veg in my hotel room. That's what I go to. I go to a hotel and I go in and I get on the internet. I start playing. I'll do work on my websites. I'll do all kinds of posts and blogs and all kinds of stuff. So what do you do when you're out? Do you go sightseeing? Do you talk a little bit about your travels alone?
I should do more sightseeing. I feel like whenever I go to a place, I go to all these different spots, and then all I see is the airport, the convention hall, the hotel, and the airport. So that's kind of one of my goals for this year is to say, okay, as long as I've built in some time, or even if I'm driving there, just take a little time and say to the locals, what's something you'd recommend somebody go see in your town? And go see that because I'm sure I'm missing a whole lot of great things. Um, and one of the things I do is I always send him a little text. I give him a call at least every day that I'm away. I'll put up little things on his Facebook, just letting him know that I'm thinking about him and I'm missing him. And then when you get home, you make as much time together as you can.